bank is closed. What's up, y'all? What's Gucci, man? What's Gucci? Out here in these what's cracking, Cyrus? Oh man, we got Dayton in the house. Dayton, man. You gotta start sending me some stories from Dayton. I know Dayton is off the chain, man. Salute, man. I got some shit coming for y'all later on, man. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. Connecticut in the house. Connecticut crazy too. Gun wave in New Haven. Gun wave in New Haven. Did several stories on that. Yeah, I just be chilling, man. Chilling in the whip ski, you know. Chilling. Got the sunroof down. Got the baby car seat. I be burning the hell out some gas though. I ain't gonna lie to you on that one. Another one from Connecticut. UConn, man. UConn is on the comeback, man. UConn basketball, man. They've been down for a few years. I think they on the comeback trail. Bridgeport, yeah, Bridgeport is hood, man. It's all hood. Anywhere that close to New York, it's basically Connecticut. See, people be like Connecticut. Don't look at it as another state. Look at it as a suburb of New York, a place where New York niggas go to get away from New York. But then their kids still act like the New York people. Anywhere around New York is going to catch the Jersey. All them places is just basically suburbs of New York. So you gonna have they're gonna be fucking crazy. NC, oh yeah, NC, oh they said it. They seen the footage. It's an execution. I heard that they said it was an execution. What's up, 504 boy? The NO in the house, got New Orleans in here. That was a dope album, 504 boys. I mean, that dope group. That was a dope group, the 504 boys. What was that? That was Silk, Mystical, and who was? Because I remember True. You had True and 504 Boys. Who was in the? I can't remember. Mac. Yeah, Mac. He home, right? Yeah, I heard about EDP 445, man. He always been I'm not surprised. So what happened? EDP got caught with a 13-year-old girl? I'm not surprised by that. Why would I be surprised by that? Have you ever seen any of his videos? You see what he puts out on the internet? That don't surprise me. I'm not surprised by that. Oh, you worked at the prison, or you were in prison, 504 boy? Yeah, but Mac, soldier rag on my head, soldier field on my frame. I swing ball, swinging that Mac tit. He said, I scream ball, letting that Mac 11 sing. Mac had a flow. He had a clean flow. Mac had a clean flow. I used to work there, 504. Where was Mac at? Angola? I don't know which one he was at, but yeah. Soldier rag on my head, soldier fit on my frame. I scream war when I come through, making that Mac 11 sing. If I die in battle, tell my moms I wasn't no joke when I blasted. Wrap a nigga in camouflage and put a tank on my casket. Yeah, the South always been hit, man. The South owned rap since. The South done owned rap since No Limit. Cash Money era. The West Coast in New York had it before that, but then the South done had it since. The West Coast ain't really had no great artists other than Snoop. Snoop been carrying the West for the longest time. Snoop, and you got Kendrick and The Game and other dudes, but Snoop been really carrying the West. The South got 1,000 artists. The South got fucking Outkast, goddamn, the whole goddamn Maybach, the whole Rick Ross shit, his whole movement, Gucci Mane, T.I., just Atlanta by itself. You could put Atlanta or New Orleans by themselves. And they got the whole West Coast. They could beat the whole West Coast. Just Atlanta by itself, New Orleans by itself, or Miami by itself, or Houston by itself. The South got cities that dominate the rap game, just by themselves. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Memphis and Baton Rouge that really. If you look at what Baton Rouge, the stars they put out, Kevin Gates, NBA Youngboy, Boosie. If you look at just Baton Rouge, a little podunk city, they done put out more stars than the West Coast, in the whole West Coast, in the last, since in the 2000s. Nip wasn't no star though. Nip was supposed to be a star. Nip was supposed to be the next Snoop Dogg. But then Wiz Khalifa came along. Wiz Khalifa came along and stole Nip lane. Nip was supposed to be the next Snoop. Wiz Khalifa jumped in that lane, and then Nip had to find another lane. And then as soon as he found his lane and made that dope album, he was dead. I wouldn't consider Nip a star. I consider Nip more of like a cultural icon. I can't think of no Nip verses. Like, you know how I just spit those Mac verses? And Mac been locked up for 20 years. I can't spit one Nip verse. I don't know one Nip verse. Hit one if you know a Nip verse. If you could just rattle me off some Nipsey Hussle lyrics right now. Yeah, Scarface without a doubt. I mean, Scarface. I mean, come on, like everybody knows how I feel about Scarface. The Diary, god damn, The Diary, boy, that motherfucker, that was a clean album. Just no fucking misses on that album. The Diary. Yeah, 3-6 Mafia out of Memphis. Yeah, Memphis, that's what I'm saying. Memphis, and you just take Memphis by itself. No other city, just Memphis. Yo Gotti and Moneybagg Yo, that whole lane. What's the other dude? Dolph. Swisher House. Ain't what's his face from there? Remember Suave House? What's the niggas? 8Ball and MJG. That was my man back in the day. 8Ball, man. 8Ball and MJG. They used to do the damn thing. Pooh Shiesty, yeah. Memphis by itself is just doing the damn. See, that's the thing about the South, man. They got so many. South is so big, man. Like the South is from North Carolina, but really the South from Virginia to goddamn Texas. That's a big ass area, man. From Virginia to Texas. The East Coast is really just from what, DC to Boston. South don't get along with each other. Most of the rappers got killed in Texas last year. Did you see my videos on Ock Nation TV? The majority of the rappers that got killed was killed in Texas, in Louisiana, in Florida. They don't get along down there. What the hell are you talking about? They don't get along down there. The hell are you talking about? Kodak Black and NBA Youngboy beefing. Remember T.I. was beefing with Ludacris? The hell are you talking about, man? Them niggas don't get along down there. Niggas ain't gonna get along nowhere. They niggas. What are you talking about? UGK, yes, that's my shit. UGK, yep. My brother been in the pens for damn near 10. And it seemed like when he coming out, I'm going in. Take that monkey suit off. You embarrassing us. UGK, man, they did the damn thing. Their features was wicked. Don't get me wrong, they had their own albums. I love their albums. I love UGK's albums. I'm not gonna sit here and say I don't love UGK's albums, but their features, that Big Pimpin' joint and sipping on some scissor, that's what really put them on the map. Cause a lot of people didn't know about UGK before that. And what's the one? I Choose You. They always, one thing about UGK, whenever they got on somebody else's song, they murdered that shit. When UGK got on your song, it was basically like, damn, that was their song. One day you're here, baby, and then you're gone. Whoa, whoa. Nah, New York still lit. What you talking about? New York is on fire. New York got artists. Only thing about New York is, like, New York own classic rap, right? They already did enough. Like, New York don't even gotta do no more. Like the new rappers that's doing drill music and shit like that. I don't even, like, when I think of New York, I think of goddamn LL Cool J. You know what I'm saying? 50 Cent and shit. Motherfucking just all the goddamn legends out. Run DMC. Tribe Called Quest. You know what I'm saying? All the legends. Wu-Tang Clan. Gangstar. Stetsasonic. Even though Gangstar ain't from New York. Oh, shit. Hey, why she call me back? I'll talk to you later. Nas, Rakim, Cool G Raps, Pun, the great lyricist, the great wordsmith. I was watching Das Effects videos last night. I had a Das Effects moment last night, man. I just started. I was binge watching Das Effects, and then they started suggesting Onyx videos to me. Then I was watching Onyx videos. I had about Das Effects and Onyx moment. Took me back to 8th grade, 8th and 9th grade last night, man. Riggedy row, giggity gadzooks, here I go so, I flipping the flame, judge around the mojo. Yeah, Kane, man, Kane was the smoothest, man. Cause I'm so smooth. The smooth operator. Big Daddy Kane is on the mic and I'ma tell about a maximum limp, the strength and power. So listen to the man of the hour. That nigga Kane was smooth, man. And his delivery was flawless. That ain't no half stepping. That gotta be one of the best written songs ever. Ain't no half stepping. He destroyed that joint. The Juice Crew. Yeah, I love the Juice Crew. Marley Marl. Goddamn Craig G, Master Ace. Cool G Raps. Tragedy. The Intelligent Hoodlum. Oh, the movie Juice, yeah. Grand Pooba, the higher Mr. Gruler, keep a 40 in the cooler. She don't know me, money grip, you better school her. Before I have to do her the fire way and take a short stay trip at the holiday. Grand Pooba was my man. Grand Pooba was, I was a big Grand Pooba fan. That joint we had with Mary J. Blige, what's the 411, hon? What's the 411? I got it going on, yo, you got it going on, hon. Grand Pooba, man, that was my man, man. I love Grand Pooba, man. He one of the greatest to ever touch a mic. Period. He don't get enough credit. Grand Pooba don't get enough credit. What's up? What's up? Don't, yeah. I like all that brand Nubian shit, man. Punks jump up to get beat down. And when Grand Pooba went solo, they still kept it going. But yeah, they was man, Pooba top. He in my top 20, man. It's hard to make a top 5. I don't know how people make top 5 lists. But Pooba definitely in my top 20. He definitely in my top 20. Yeah, New York rappers, yeah, they drill, they doing drill music. That's why they all sound the same, because they drilling. It's drill music. They all, I wouldn't say they all sound the same, because I don't listen to that shit. But the ones I hear, I like when I listen to the radio, all the rappers from everywhere sound the same. Okay? So I'm not going to sit here and act like I listen to hip hop on the radio. I don't. But if I'm capping to catch it, everybody sound the same. I can't tell Dirk from Lil Baby to Dub Baby to any. I can't tell none of them dudes apart. I can tell some, like Kodak Black, I can tell his voice. I can tell NBA Youngboy voice. I can tell some of them voices, but a lot of them, they just sound the same. Drake, I could kind of tell Drake, but so many people done bit Drake that it's hard to really tell if it's Drake or not. Yeah, Pooba ain't really had no gangster vibe. He was just smooth. He was about the ladies. You know what I'm saying? Pooba was about the ladies and he was about his lyrics. What goes around comes back around again. Real, y'all. I love Pooba, man. Love Grand Pooba, man. Well, definitely one of my favorites. Styles P, I like Styles P, don't get me wrong. And I like Jada, don't get me wrong. But I always like Sheek Louch, man. Sheek Louch energy. I believe Sheek Louch. Like when Sheek Louch rap, I believed him. I always thought Sheek Louch was the one, because if you look at it, Styles and Jada, they got monotone voices. Their voices is monotone. They just Sheek Louch, when he get on the song, he add that energy and that fire, and you believe him. You be like, okay, yeah, this nigga, I wasn't there, but I vouch for him. Sheek Louch was, I think he was don't get me wrong, I like Styles P and Jada. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I don't like them. I'm just saying, like, without Sheek Louch, if there was just them two in the group, they wouldn't have blew up. The Locks wouldn't have blew up with just them two, because it would have been boring. It'd have been boring. You needed Sheek Louch to bring that energy, man. I like Lloyd Banks, but Lloyd Banks is just too motherfucking plain Jane. He never took that next step. He started out good, but he never took that next step. He wasn't no star either. Lloyd Banks definitely wasn't no star. Yeah, DMX is a superstar, man. When DMX get on the song, his first line, you like, god damn, like, that nigga first line is just ridiculous, man. I bet this fucking Mac 11 will blast his face. Be on the lookout for a basket case. that nigga DMX is just a superstar. Like his verses was so clean, his lyrics was so clean. Like they just everything hit perfectly. DMX is a superstar, super duper star. Yeah, Sean Price. Don't get me wrong. Helter Skelter. I love Helter Skelter. Ruck and Rock. Sean, I knew Sean Price when he was Ruck. That's when I was on him, when he was Ruck and Rock from Helter Skelter. Yeah, they was fire. Fab Five. I love Ruck and Rock. Rock. Now that's a nigga that you believe too. That's another nigga, man. When he rhyme, you believe that shit, man. Even if that nigga Rock is lying, then that nigga rhyme, you believe that shit. Yeah, Meth and Red, they man, what, man? Redman is the fucking... Redman is like... I mean, first time I heard Redman, I was like... my mind was blown. I didn't even know that shit was possible for somebody to rap like that. EPMD was already my shit. I already loved EPMD. So when they brought out, like, Red was like their little artist and shit. So when they brought out Redman, I was already ready. I was already gonna like Redman regardless. But Redman was just fucking ridiculous, man. That nigga is ridiculous. That nigga ridiculous. And then Meth and Red, like, that shit just ridiculous, man. Like, Method Man flow. Method Man is like how I talk. God damn. I'm cool. I saw you back, man. Even if you can't talk right now. Can't talk right now. He said you got the most underrated of them all. What the hell you talking about? I like you got, he alright, but his flow is just different. He got a different flow, man. You got a different flow. His flow, you gotta understand what he's like. He kind of like, he like DOS effects without the iggity. That's the best way to describe you got. He DOS effects without the iggity and the energy, without the energy and the iggity. Yeah, Big L tight. Don't get me wrong, Big L was the shit. But I mean, like, you know, he died, man. He got killed. You say you see Sheik Luch. When you see Sheik Luch Seller, man, he was the key to the locks, man. He was the key, man. Without Sheik Luch, they would have. If it was just Jada and Styles, they would have made it, but they wouldn't have had no hits. Sheik Luch, you needed Sheik Luch to be that, you know. He make Jada verses hit harder, cause when Jada come on, Jada get to be that smooth nigga, cause you know you gonna get a vibrant, energetic verse. You know, I don't know, man. I'm not explaining, but yeah, he said Puff with those dudes in space. Puff made all them dudes rich too. Them dudes wouldn't have made it without Puff. He said he's taller and bigger than Jada and Styles. Yeah, no doubt. He bigger than both the niggas put together. No doubt. Puff is a music executive, man. I'm tired of the Puff. Everybody blaming. They was blaming Puff for Black Rob dying, man. I'm tired of that shit. Puff, Black Rob a grown man. He's 50 years old. Black Rob 51 years old. People told us, man, Puff ain't take care of him. What? That nigga could have got a job at the goddamn grocery store if he needed some money that bad. Why the fuck Puffy gotta take care of a 51-year-old man? Puffy is a music executive, man. They all like that. Suge, Master P, Clive Davis, Rick Rubin, all of them. Any record executive is trying to make the most money they can for the record company and get an artist as least as possible. This ain't the fucking NBA where they just throwing around $40 million contracts and shit. This ain't the NBA. This is the music industry is not like the NBA. Okay? Y'all gotta stop that shit, man. They ain't just gonna give you $40 million, man. Cause you was a decent player. They blame Puff for every goddamn thing. Everything go wrong in hip hop, they blame Puff. That shit starting to get fucking annoying, man. Everything is Puff Daddy fault. Every goddamn thing. He said you blame J-Lo ass reduction on Puff. I blame COVID on Puff. That's his fault. Goddamn 40, 50-year-old men niggas blaming Puff Daddy for their problems, man. Black Rob ain't say Puffy. Black Rob said child support. Y'all wasn't listening. Black Rob said his problem was child support. He ain't say shit about Puffy. Right. Thank you. What's up, long story? Yeah, the record company lose a bunch of money on these dudes, man. They call it the recoup. They lose a bunch of money on these two guys. These guys flop, their album flop, or they don't do as well as they're supposed to. It's hit or miss. Yeah, Trump and Puffy, they the two bad guys in the world, man. Trump and Puffy. He said Puff City College Stampede. Yeah, Puff caused a college stampede. Yeah, it's his fault. It's his fault. Everything his fault. What's up? That shit is annoying, man. God damn, man. Like me right now. I'm 43 years old. I almost forgot how old I was. I'm 43. When I was 21, I worked at NASA headquarters. NASA headquarters in DC. Even though I wasn't involved in all the, I wasn't at Goddard. The Goddard Space Station is the one out in Maryland. But I was at the headquarters. I was an intern. And I had a little job. And every summer, I get up from college, I go work my job at NASA headquarters for the summer. You think I'm be running around now talking about some man that's supposed to take care of me, man? The fuck? Fuck is wrong with niggas, man? Black Rob blew millions. All these niggas blow millions. Chains and rims. Hotel rooms. Renting out houses and weed. Drugs. Cocaine. Niggas be sniffing like a fucking... Niggas sniff a quarter ounce a night. When if you a rapper and you at the height of your career and you on cocaine, you gonna sniff a half an ounce a night. And then taxes, these niggas ain't paying no taxes. Hit that like button, man. These niggas ain't paying no goddamn taxes. Yeah, niggas got the same issues all black people got. Diabetes and all that shit. What's up, Rob? LW. Same issues all black people got. That's why you leave them drugs alone, man. Drugs and shit. Leave all that shit alone, man. White supremacy, yeah. I just don't get going around talking about white supremacy. You never hear a white person say white supremacy. Ain't that the craziest thing? I've never heard a white person like say it like, oh, we supreme. I've never heard that. Hit one of you ever heard a white person say, we're white supreme. White people are supreme. I've never heard it. Only hear niggas saying that shit. I've never heard a white person say white people are supreme. Never. I've never heard it. I've only heard niggas saying that. White supremacy, white supremacy. That's all we talk about. What the fuck is wrong with us, man? Something is wrong with us, man. He said on white nationalist forums. Yeah, but them white nationalists is fucking podunk rednecks, man. Them white nationalists is fucking got it worse off than the average nigga. That's why they mad. A lot of them rednecks and white supremacists and living on, man, they live in these little towns and shit, and they got a post office and a goddamn Sheets. And that's it. Ain't no jobs. Listen, man, I'm tired of that. I'm tired of niggas, boy. I'm tired of niggas, man. Niggas, I think we hopeless. I think it's hopeless. I don't think there's any hope for niggas. What's the PayPal link? Somebody post the PayPal link, man. One of my mods, man. Post the link, man. A Weeble account? What the hell is Weeble? I got PayPal and Cash App, man. I don't know no Weeble. Google Pay, shit like that. I don't know Weeble. I ain't fucking with it. I have to look into it first. Yeah, niggas are cursed. Obviously, if we went through slavery, and slavery was bad, Jack. Just the trip from Africa to America was worse than slavery. The trip was what was the worst part about it. It's just think about how bad slavery was. Picking cotton and shit, and just being used like a mule. No shoes. Like it ain't like now. Like I think black people don't understand. Like there was no roads, there was no cars, there was no planes, there was no electricity. Them motherfuckers were slaves in that era where it was the fucking none of that good shit. No painkillers, no anesthesia, no cough syrup. No band-aids and shit. Niggas was slaves back in that era. It was hell being slaves. And the worst part about slavery was the trip from Africa. on that damn boat. Oh man, my man Mac Knight coming through with the full metal jackets. Coming through with the full metal jacket. Mac Knight in the house. That's real shit. That's the true MVP, man. Make sure Mac Knight, you gotta drop your Twitter, man. Mac Knight be going in on Twitter. You hear me? Make sure y'all all follow Mac Knight on Twitter. You will not regret it. Make sure you follow Mac Knight on Twitter. You will not regret it, man. He be going in on Twitter. You hear me? He don't have no blue check or nothing. He don't have no blue check. But he goes in. Make sure you follow him. Drop your Twitter link, man. So the people can follow you, man. He said Tesla stock. I heard, yeah, Tesla. I seen a dude with a Tesla. The trunk was under the hood, man. The trunk was in the front of the car. I guess, you said Tesla's the stock. Okay. I believe that. I could believe that. Tesla's. Because, it was as electric cars and shit. Yeah, I'm sure. But the oil companies ain't never going. Listen, gas company. Listen, it's so much money in gas. They gonna do everything they can to keep fucking making cars. You think the gas companies, the oil, they fight wars over oil. We've never seen a war fought over electricity. We've never seen a war fought over electricity. Okay? We've never seen it. We've seen wars fought over oil. And if you think that they gonna just let electric cars take all their money, man, don't bank on it. Oh yeah, you gotta explain. Okay. Well, I can't give my number over there. You had to email me, man. 7 people shot at a vigil at your corner store last night. Where's that, Bingo Garvin? Drop that. Drop that, Bingo. Yeah, make sure y'all follow Mac Knight, man. Take a second to follow. I'm telling you, man. He be dropping them jewels on Twitter. Make sure y'all take a second. Just take a second to follow him, man. We'll be here. Oh shit. Ain't that a bitch? But yeah. Portland. So there was a mass shooting in Portland last night? Okay. I gotta get on that, man. I'm gonna have to look into that, man. I didn't know that. It was Negroes, right? Them white people been protesting for 100 days. Ain't nobody got killed. So I'm figuring if it was a mass shooting up in Portland, there was some niggas. Cause the white people been tearing up shit for 100 days. Nobody died. Well, as y'all can see, the damn battery is dying on me. I'm gonna see y'all tonight. Make sure y'all check out the videos I got in store tonight, man. I got some fire for y'all tonight, man. I gotta get out of here before my phone dies. Hey.